McAllen Bulldogs and Sharyland Pioneer on the last day here of the City of Palms basketball tournament at Nicky Rowe High School. I'm Billy Watson, joined by, I know this is JR's brother. I didn't get to hear his name because the music was so loud. And then Rudy Severipa on the camera as well. Two teams here for the third place game, Sharyland Pioneer and McAllen High School. The Bulldogs will go on their way into the quarterfinals, beating the Uedra team, and then beat Pace, but then ultimately fell to Nicky Rowe in the McAllen Classic in the semifinal last game. On the other side, Pioneer was able to get by in the first round, in a first-round win over the Rowe JV, then got by Donna. Two big wins for them, and then struggled against Los Fresnos. And the two first-place teams, Los Fresnos and Nicky Rowe, they'll square off a game that's set for 7:30. That'll follow this game. Until then, McAllen and the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks coming up next here on Real Sports Live.
Watching Real Sports Live. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, #1.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And? Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sleigh at Hacienda Ford, but he left all his presents in it. Now, Hacienda Ford is giving away all those presents to less fortunate families here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you.
Back here as we get ready to start this third place game between the Bulldogs and the Diamondbacks out of Sharyland Pioneer. Just start for Pioneer, coming out in the white and red and gray trim. Out there is LeVar Lindo, Derek Luna. Also out there, number 21, Luke Padilla has been our player of the game a couple times. Ethan Lee, as well as Miguel Gonzalez for the Bulldogs. They'll be wearing the purple uniforms, had their blacks out this last game. They'll wear the purple and gold trim. Jackson Helmkamp out there as well, along with Aaron, check that, Robert Ganol, Quinn Canada Jr., and Terrell Blackwood. Then Ed Castillo also in the back. Diamondbacks win the ball and get things started. Easy look inside and an easy two to get things going for Miguel Gonzalez. Pioneer strikes within the opening seconds. McAllen High School got off to a rather quick start, a 4-0 start against Nicky Rowe. Ultimately fell to them, and Nicky Rowe's in the championship game. And a double triple called. So it'll be Pioneer ball after turnover on the double dribble. Thank you for just tuning in. It's the third place game between Pioneer and Mac High. Don't forget to share the link, tag your friends, whoever maybe want to watch this game. Luna, baseline floater is in. And Luna gets on the board. He had 2 points in the last game. Looking to improve on that 4-0 start for Pioneer. Blackwood trying to look inside, gets it to Jackson Helmkamp. Had a good game last outing. Behind the back dribble, step back, gets it back out to Quinn Canada. Nearly walked. Left-hand drive, and then carried again. So back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions for McAllen. Pioneer will bring it across. This is Miguel Gonzalez. That's a rather weird shot that I've seen. Luna, a look from the wing, no good on the three. Offensive board by Ethan Lee. Luke Padilla ends up with it on the loose ball. Loses it, regains it. Swings it back out to the top to Miguel Gonzalez. Good look from Ethan Lee. A good look there results in a three-pointer. 7-0 start for Pioneer. Canada drives inside, no good. Got his own rebound. Lindo was there. Count swinging the ball, working the outside. Helkamp backs out, guarded by Lindo. Jackson Helkamp drives, kick out to Quinn. The extra pass, three-pointer on the way is good. First shot goes to Eric Cuevas. Check that, that's Ramos. Foul inside. Will send LeVar Lindo to the free throw line. I'll go in the highlights, but Ryan Ramos went down with that three-pointer on the last trip for Mac High. Free throws coming up for LeVar Lindo. Rattles around and gets it a fall. Saw in the last game we had here, Mac High and Nicky Rowe shooting rather off from the free throw line as Lindo buries both of them. 2 in the game for him. Canada and company across. Canul. Actually, that was Canul. Good look here for Blackwood. Three-point attempt, no good. Quinn Canada with the offensive board. Double team comes with Luna and Gonzalez. Looks inside. Blackwood's there on the cut and gets it a fall. Smart cut there. Ethan Lee on the opposing end. And travel's called on Ethan Lee on the step through. And it'll be McAllen ball on the baseline. Ethan Lee was trying to get through the double team coming his way. Referee called a travel. 4-point lead for Pioneer out of the gate. To the corner. Ed Castillo. Inside. Jackson Helkamp swings it. Blackwood, extra pass. Canul three, good. Things starting to warm up for the Bulldogs. They trail by 1. Stutter step, hesitation. In the middle to Lindo, able to keep it alive. Derek Luna with the ball. Has 2 points, already matched his game total last outing after a 26-point performance in their win against Los Fresnos earlier in the week. Pioneer dropped their game to Los Fresnos in the semifinal as Derek Luna off on the three-point attempt, and here come the Bulldogs. A chance to take the lead on this possession. Quinn Canada up top has help on the sides with Canul and Blackwood with the ball now. Blackwood to the corner. Ed Castillo drives baseline. Gonzalez on him. Looks to kick it out. Finds at the top Blackwood. Takes the three straight away. Rattles, no good. Offensive rebound by Castillo. Has to get it out and does to Blackwood. They'll reset. 3:50 remaining in the first. Quinn Canada will get their offense moving. Blackwood with it. Screen coming with Helkamp. Castillo had some miscommunication on the screen. Canada drawing a screen from Helkamp. Nothing doing. Drives to the free throw line. Extra dish. Castillo doesn't use the glass and misses as a result. Gonzalez with the rebound. If you're there, you got to post up, put your shoulders square to the basket and drive. Use the backboard, as Luna did there on the good finish. Luna's got 4 points, the team high. Looked inside the Helkamp and he couldn't control it. Subs coming in will be Marcus Trevino. As well as Derek Briseño. Gonzalez across the timeline to Trevino. Double team comes his way. He reverses it. Bounce pass to Gonzalez. Swing to the top. Reversed by Luke Padilla. Back to Gonzalez. Lindo goes. He cuts. Trevino, dribble handoff to Luke Padilla. To Briseño. Handoff to Trevino into the top to Gonzalez. To the wing with Luke Padilla into the corner with Briseño. Good ball movement by the Diamondbacks. Looking to post up Lindo. He's there, just can't get it to him with this 2-3 zone. They finally do. Lindo trying to go to work, has the ball high, kicks it out. Briseño, nothing doing. Trevino back to Gonzalez. Swings it to Padilla to the side. Lindo backs out. Trevino. Good defensive possession from Mackay. Padilla settles for a 3 and nails it. That's the way you bail out a really good defensive possession, is killing them with a 3-pointer. Extends the lead by 6. Double team coming to Eric Ruiz. Steps through it and finds a man. Cuts and stolen by Briseño. Magnum is in the game now. Lindo in the post. Handoff. Luke Padilla, another good luck. Drains it. 2 in a row for Luke Padilla. And now some full court pressure. Now they lay it off. Back-to-back threes for Luke Padilla. Puts him at the team high. 6 points. Has a lane. Drive. Magnum kicks it out. Swung. Blackwell to Quinn Canada. And Connor Wegener, who's in the game now, looks inside. Posts a man. That's tipped out of bounds by Lindo. Wegener in the game now. That's number 10. Ruiz also out there. He'll inbound it. Try to post up Blackwell, but Lindo using the long arms. Just signed his letter of intent to play football for Stephen F. Austin. Stolen away by Briseño. On a fast break, has no numbers and brings it out. Luke Padilla with 6 points off of back-to-back threes. Tipped away and stolen by Ruiz. Ruiz. Good look here from Blackwood. And it's good. High-scoring first quarter with under a minute to go. They get to Luke Padilla on the wing and to the corner, trying to get Lindo in the post. They do. Trevino cuts. Nice pass to Lindo, but he can't finish it. That was behind the back of one of the Bulldog defenders. Lindo just couldn't put it in. Canada, under 30 seconds to go. Left-handed drive and called for a foul. It looks like it'll be on Lindo, as Quinn Canada will go to the free throw line. Each team with 1 team foul. With Quinn Canada at the free throw line, this will be the first time we see the Bulldogs at the free throw line. Foul will go against LeVar Lindo. Short on the first one. Blackwood checks out of the game, brings in Quinn Canada 0 for 2 on the trip. Under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Luke Padilla trying to get the last shot here for the Diamondbacks. They'll work the ball around the top. They had some good ball movement on their last 2 possessions. Working to the top now, inside and out. Seth Rodriguez in the game now. Trevino driving around, looks up, floats one up, and rattles it in. That'll be the end, the way to end of the first quarter. Marcus Trevino kind of threw up what he thought was going to be a pass and ended up in the hoop. 7-point lead for Pioneer. They lead 19-11 after 1. Back after this.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're Robert Mello's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Start of the second quarter coming your way from Nicky Rowe High School. The third place game between McAllen and Sharyland Pioneer. The Diamondbacks lead by 8. They'll swing it to Ruiz on the wing to the middle. Now in the game, Ryan Ramos. 3-point attempt on the way from the corner is good for the Bulldogs. Three-point answer there from Briseño. 8-point lead. Inside. Working it back out to Wedgener. Trying to bring it out and does so. Get it to the top to Ryan Ramos. Ramos inside to Wedgener. He pulls up from beyond the free throw line, short, and rebound taken in by the Diamondbacks, hauling that one in. Another good look, and he traveled before he got the shot off. Trevino had a good look, but it took a couple extra steps. Eric Ruiz will inbound it. Headed to Ryan Ramos and back to Ruiz. Still in the backcourt, half-court pressure coming from Pioneer. Get it to Wedgener. Steps through the double team to Ruiz, inside. In the paint, goes up and in. Good ball movement, results in 2 off the press break. Work to perfection for the Bulldogs. Now they got to get another stop to get back in this game. Still early. Rodriguez in the post now, to the corner. Luke Badia steps back for a 3, has 6 points already. Offensive board, Trevino. Seth Rodriguez bunks it out to Briseño. Another 3 for him. Derek Briseño with 6, as well as Luke Badia. 3-point shot has been going in. Wedgener steps through the double team and is fouled. Foul is going to be against post player for Pioneer. Inbounded on the sideline. Miguel Ramos picking up the foul. Wedgener. Out to Ramos. Good pressure there and a travel call. Good on-ball pressure from Marcus Trevino. Seth Rodriguez. Pass to Briseño, has 6 points. Pull up free throw line jumper, no good. Came flying in was Miguel Ramos, and here comes Wedgener. Loses it, but in the hands it goes to Ruiz. And he had a tough outing trying to guard Everidge last game of Nicky Rowe. I guess in tournaments, they let a lot of contact fall. Ruiz is trying to get the betterment of that. Ruiz with the ball, guarded by Rodriguez. Sets a screen, takes the left-hand drive. Into the corner and tries to get it out. Picks up his drill entry pass, stolen away by the Diamondbacks. Trevino with it, leads the break. Pulls up. Elbow 3 in and out. Hits the rim on the rebound. Saved and in the hands of Ramos. Trevino drives inside. Pass is deflected. Wedgener comes up with it. Get it to Ryan Ramos. Ramos cross court. Eric Ruiz and stolen by Luke Padilla. Diamondbacks on the break again. Padilla. Good look for Briseño. Short that time. In the hands of Miguel Ramos. Short on the putback. See what the foul is on. Be a hold on Diamondbacks. Full group substitution in for the Mackay Bulldogs. Fouls against Miguel Ramos, and a timeout will be taken by Pioneer. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break on Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Back out of the Pioneer timeout, they lead by 9 with 4:28 remaining to go in the second quarter. A whole new group in, and it's the starters for the Bulldogs. Quinn Canada bringing it up inside in the middle to Jackson Helmkamp, almost picked from behind. Clean look for Ganul, no good. Routed around, and Derek Luna back in the game as well, gets the rebound, he'll push. Brings it up. Gets it to Seth Rodriguez on the wing, inside to Trevino. Ends up in the hands of Stolen Canal. Out pass to Blackwood, and the layup good for the Bulldogs. Terrell Blackwood now at 7 points. Luna to the corner for Briseño, has been hot. A couple of shooters of Pioneer have been hot. Seth Rodriguez drives baseline. Miguel Ramos, the short jumper, airballed, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Canal. Quinn Canada pushing it up. Drives right hand side, out to Blackwood. Back to Quinn Canada, into the post to Ed Castillo, tipped and still retained by Castillo. Nearly walked. Quinn Canada brings it back out. Takes a screen, goes inside. Got his own rebound somehow. Helmkamp, short jumper falls. Helmkamp gets on the board. Into the post to Miguel Ramos. Out to Derek Luna. 3 on the straightaway, no good. Rebound by Helmkamp. Quinn Canada pushing it up. Helmkamp dribble handoff back to Canada. Coming up next, folks, the championship game is set for a 7:30 start. Quinn Canada drives inside, fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as he was fouled by the Rodriguez. Canada will go to the line again. He's 0 for 2 on his first trip as Rodriguez picks up his first foul. As I was mentioning, the 7:30 start for the championship game between Nicky Rowe and Los Fresnos. They played each other earlier last week, I believe it was, and Los Fresnos was able to win on their home soil. First one falls for Canada. His first point of the game, subs coming in. For Pioneer, it's a whole new group, or more or less the whole group will be new. LeVar Lindo back in the game, Padilla, as well as Miguel Gonzalez and Ethan Lee. Canada can't get it to fall. 1 of 4 on the day. Derek Luna will bring it up. Into the post to Lindo. Finds a cutting Padilla. Blocked. They're going to call a foul. Looked like a clean block from our end, but foul will go against Robert Canol. So 2 shots coming up for Padilla. First one for him is short off the front of the rim. Now down to a 4-point lead. I didn't even notice that. That's how quick these games can get turned around. Free throw rattles in. Canula pulls up. Short on the jumper and hauled in by Lindo. A head pass to Gonzalez. Lindo trying to post up Helmkamp. Ethan Lee. Retained, almost stolen, drives inside. Inside to Lindo, deflected, and Ed Castillo comes up with the steal. Double teamed inside. Ed Castillo can't finish. Luke Padilla comes up with the rebound. Up ahead pass, Ethan Lee. Didn't walk, kept his pivot foot even though they wanted to travel, and Miguel Gonzalez was already out of bounds before he can get a shot up. Another turnover, the lead is now 5. As Canula brings it across. Blackwood, back to Canula, working the three-point arc. Quinn Canada now. Left-handed shooter. Gets a screen from Helmkamp, also a lefty. Guarded by Luna. Crossover, good look inside. Pump fake, up, the big man can't finish again. Lindo comes up with the board. That's twice, that's Castillo has gotten a wide open look. And he's 0 for 2. Get it to Lindo. That travel is called on Ethan Lee. Not sure what it was that they saw on that, but another turnover for Pioneer. Almost like Jerry Martinez getting called for a travel on the jab step on the shot. Euro step, Quinn Canada rattles it around and gets it a fall. Under 30 seconds to go. Ethan Lee, the reverse layup. Still a 5-point lead for Pioneer. Diamondbacks outscored the Bulldogs 19-11 in the first quarter. It's been a 12-9 quarter for the Bulldogs. Under 3 seconds. Underhand pass, no good if it goes at the horn, doesn't fall. Halftime here, Pioneer leads, led by their leading scorer Luke Padilla with 7 points. Bulldogs there, trailing by 5. We'll take a quick break. It's halftime here. Pioneer leads 28-23.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Get boomin' sound this holiday season from D-Tronics. Like this JVC package deal with an AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux input, 200 watts of power, and a pair of 300 watt speakers for the front of your ride, and a pair of 6x9 400 watt speakers for the rear. Only $89. Or get this Pioneer AM/FM CD player with front aux, remote control, 5-band EQ for just $59. Christmas at D-Tronics. For your auto, home, or business.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Road 9 City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
We are the Rangers. Real Sports Live.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Make your car rock this Christmas with a Kenwood AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux inputs, 200 watts of power, with DB Drive speakers for the front and rear of your ride, powered by a 1300-watt DB Drive Class D amp and two 12-inch 700-watt subs. This complete booming system is just $299. Or get a Pioneer multimedia player with a 6.2-inch touchscreen Bluetooth for just $149. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're Peter Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Go!
extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here for the start of the second half, the Mac High Bulldogs close the lead and they're trail by 5. They'll come out of the huddle ready to go. I think they'll get the ball to start the second half. Pioneer leading by 5, the leading scorer on both ends. Luke Padilla with 7 points, and for the Bulldogs, Terrell Blackwood with 9. Free throw line has been nice to Diamondbacks, 3 of 3. Although it's not been many trips, they've gotten it done, 100% 3 of 3. 1 of 4, all 4 of those Quinn Canada's free throws could be the difference maker in the end as they trail by 5. They try to go to Lindo in the post. Underhand pass, they'll swing it. Derek Luna, elbow three-pointer, no good. Taken in by Jackson Helmkamp. And I think Gonzalez had the better look on that one, just didn't take it. And just gave it up to Derek Luna. Quinn Canada and his Bulldogs down 5. Trying to feed Ed Castillo in the post. 30 seconds gone to start this third quarter. Get it to Quinn Canada, he'll drive to Jackson Helmkamp, 3-pointer from the corner. Too strong, got his own rebound. That's what happens if you follow your shot, no good. Rebound taken in, and ball goes to Pioneer Diamondbacks. Bringing it up will be Miguel Gonzalez. He'll drive inside, right-handed layup. Nobody stopped him, and he could finish there. Miguel Gonzalez. That'll open the scoring. Quinn Canada back to work. Now down 7. Lindo guarding him. Bullet pass, Blackwood. Bang on the three-pointer. They try a rocket all the way across and stolen. Here come the Bulldogs. They trail by 4. Quinn Canada back to Blackwood. He's hot. Got 12 points. Helmkamp outside. Canula lines up a 3. Short. Quinn Canada was there for the rebound, but ends up in the hands of Ethan Lee. Miguel Gonzalez up ahead. Luke Padilla also hot. Drains it and answers. He'll walk up and guard Quinn Canada as he brings it across. Back to a 7-point lead. They'll give it to Canula. Jackson Helmkamp, one dribble. And drains the elbow, short jumper. Back and forth we go. And stolen by Mac High. Bounce pass, Canula. Stripped away and taken away by Ethan Lee. Good hands there from Lee. Handoff. Luke Padilla, another elbow 3, short, airballs it. Rebounded by Jackson Helmkamp. Robert Canula will bring it across. Back to Helmkamp after the short jumper. Quinn Canada fakes. Kick out to the corner and goes out of bounds. Miguel Gonzalez there has 4 points. Bounce pass, Luke Padilla to Derek Luna. Luna to the corner. Lines up for Gonzalez, 3-pointer, and there it is, another one. Helmkamp, drive. Left-handed layup is good. Jackson Helmkamp saw the lane and took it. Helmkamp is up to 6 points. Floats one to Lindo. Into Derek Luna. Had a cutter from Lee. Stripped away and stolen by Castillo. Launch a pass to Canul, and he stepped out of bounds. Seems like whenever Mac High steals the ball and they have an opportunity to make it a one-possession game, they'll throw it away or turn it over. Back to a 6-point game. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Luke Padilla and Ethan Lee back and forth to break the press. Canada jumped high to get that one, couldn't reach it. And they break the press again to the front court. Back to Padilla, swing it to Gonzalez, into Lindo. Goes to work in the post, underneath the basket. Goes up, stuffed by Helmkamp and Castillo. Quinn Canada comes up with it. Leading the charge, Quinn Canada. Nice extra pass to Blackwood. And a timeout called by Mac High. Extra pass to Blackwood, and that's how you get it done in transition. Timeout called Pioneer. Lead is 4. Back after this.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Make your car rock this Christmas with a Kenwood AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux inputs, 200 watts of power, with DB Drive speakers for the front and rear of your ride, powered by a 1300-watt DB Drive Class D amp and two 12-inch 700-watt subs. This complete booming system is just $299. Or get a Pioneer multimedia player with a 6.2-inch touchscreen Bluetooth for just $149. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Back here out of the timeout, Lamar Lindo got stripped on the last possession, and he looks to get back to work. Lindo, I don't think he has registered to the scores table yet. Lamar Lindo actually has 2 points, 2-2 on the line. A foul to go with it. We'll resume play. Padilla and Ethan Lee back and forth. They get it across to Gonzalez. Lindo goes up and gets it on the N1 as he was fouled by Helmkamp. Strong finish there from Lindo. A chance for one more. Lindo a chance for one more. And converts. Back to a 7-point lead. It's been that spread for most of the game. Into Castillo, double teamed into the corner. Finds Helmkamp and ends up in the hands of Blackwood. Leads the team in scoring with 14. Quinn Canada at the top. Calling a play, a double screen coming. Padilla guarding Canada. Tried to feed the post. Helmkamp takes a dribble inside. Jumper no good. Maurice can't get the offensive board, though Diamondbacks will get it up ahead to Padilla. Inside out game. Lindo calling for it again. In the post, battling Ed Castillo. Out to Padilla. Swings it to Gonzalez. Elbow three-pointer is good for Gonzalez. Good ball movement again from the Pioneer Diamondbacks. That's how they've got most of their outside looks to fall. Largest lead of the game now is 10. A 14-9 quarter by the Diamondbacks. Scored 19 in the first. Lindo picks up Canada. Good pass inside. Stolen by Trevino. Luke Padilla leads the break. Up ahead to Trevino. Handoff. Luke Padilla in stride. Got it to go. That's the old Villanova for the win. Handoff three-pointer. Quinn Canada. That was stripped, and it's a, we're going to call it travel. Ball looked like it was tipped. Quinn Canada arguing that it was tipped, and he had a chance at it. Shout out going in the direction of sorry if I mispronounce your name, Celso Gonzalez, watching from Fredericksburg. I drive right through there when I go to school. Pioneer gets it back in play. Full court pressure coming from Mac High. They float a pass. Tipped away and stolen by Ruiz. So in the backcourt, he'll give it up to Wedgener. Wedgener, one-on-one with Gonzalez, gets it up to Diego Perez. Check that. That's Connor Wedgener, number 10. Ramos is number 3. They'll get it to Wedgener here. Ramos is in the post. He's still sitting in the paint, so he'll get out of it. Avoids an offensive 3-second call. Ramos looks to feed the post, nothing doing. Picks up his dribble, and here's Wedgener with it. Poked away for a moment by Gonzalez. Wedgener dribbles into the corner. Regains the spacing, bounce pass inside. Good look, gets it a fall. Magnum on the finish. Already back on the other side. Gonzalez, the long 2. Seems like whenever McAllen gets an answer, Pioneer answers right back. 13-point lead, the largest lead of the game. Ruiz drives, jump stop around a defender, rattles around. Good finish there from Eric Ruiz. Lob to Lindo. Woo! Air time for LeVar Lindo. I was expecting to jump out of my seat there for a moment. Ruiz almost into a double team. Crossbar pass stolen by Ethan Lee on the fast break. Picks up his dribble. Long 2 or short 2, rebounded by Magnum of the Bulldogs. Still a 13-point lead with 30 seconds to go in the third. Ruiz drives in the lane. Kick out. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound taken in by Magnum. And they'll back out for a final shot. Here's Ryan Ramos. Ethan Lee not guarding too tightly. Takes a screen. Magnum now drives in the lane. Pump fakes, goes up and in. Simple finish and simple bucket for Magnum. Across. Here's Lindo. Layup and good. 4 seconds. Ruiz puts it up. Thought he was bumped. That'll be the end of the third. Pioneer leads going into the fourth, 51-38. Back after this.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And?
He says he only drives it once a year, but it's got over 127 trillion miles on it.
Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sled at Hacienda Ford, and now instead of reindeer power, he's got horsepower.
Hacienda has it.
Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Mac High has been close. Gotten to win it then as close as 4, and then 7, and then 4, and then 7, and then 10. Just haven't been able to close the gap. Bulldogs begin the quarter. Ethan Lee out there guarding Ramos. Ruiz dribbles in a double team. Nice pass. Kick out. Extra pass to Ramos looking inside. Blocked away and retained by Mackay. A screen there. There'll be a block call on LeVar Lindo. Inbounded on the sideline. In the backcourt to Ramos, who brings it across. 7:20 remaining in the game. Winner is the third place winner of the City of Palms tournament, and coming up after that will be the championship game between the host Nicky Rowe Warriors and the Los Fresnos Falcons. That'll be a good game, a rematch of what was the game last week. Wedgener, bounce pass inside. Magnum outside. Ruiz calls for a three. Straight away, rattles and gets to the fall. Used every part of the rim to get that one to fall. Pioneer. Ethan Lee swings it. Padilla. Three-pointer was bumped, and he'll go to the line. Was bumped by Ruiz on the three-point attempt, so Luke Padilla will go to the free throw line. He's already 1 of 1 on the night. Pioneer leading by 10. 3 shots coming up. Off the front of the rim on the first one. Free throws for Pioneer. 4 of 5 now. 1 of 4 for McAllen. They haven't been able to get to the line as much as they if they want to. Padilla got that one. Couple subs coming in. Luke Padilla adds to his point total, now at 14. Seth Rodriguez and Miguel Gonzalez back in the game for Pioneer. 11-point lead. Padilla goes 2 of 3. Now full court pressure from Pioneer. Ramos and Ruiz back and forth. Ramos gets across, tipped away, and stays with McAllen. They'll go full court pressure, full body, all the way extended to half court. 12-point lead for Pioneer. In traffic, nearly stolen, gives it up Wedgener. Has a look, decides not to take it. Drive at the line. Free throw line jumper is short. Offensive board. Inside of Wedgener, working against Lindo. Outside of Ryan Ramos, takes a screen. Tried a bounce pass and it's kicked. LeVar Lindo didn't have to stick his foot out, but somehow just instinctively did. Stays here with Mac High, 6:09 to go in the fourth. Blocked by Lindo and stays here. Tall football arms of his. Saying he should have caught that, he's a wide receiver. He gets to the corner, Ramos, double team. Wedgener has a lane, takes it, now backs it out to Eric Ruiz. Corner, baseline drive, reverse layup, no good. Rebound taken in by Lindo, throws it ahead, Miguel Gonzalez, 2-on-1 break. Bounce pass, Seth Rodriguez, no good. Wedgener grabs the board. Punch from behind. Foul against Seth Rodriguez, a little too physical on Wedgener. McAllen ball on the baseline. Still a 12-point lead. Ruiz and the Bulldogs taking their time getting across. Ramos finally crosses the line. Wedgener. It's to Ruiz, a long 2 on the corner, got it. Ruiz gets the long 2 and Pioneer calls a timeout. They still lead by 10, 5:28 to go in this one. Back after this.
Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Protect your ride this Christmas with this amazing deal from D-Tronics. Right now, get a world-class alarm and 3M window tint for your ride for just $259. You can also get this Kenwood GPS dash cam that will record everything while you're driving. With high dynamic technology to record perfectly at night and built-in GPS to record vehicle locations and speed for just $99. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Out of the break, LeVar Lindo travels, and it'll go back to Mackay out of the Pioneer timeout. And about it, Ramos, and they'll walk it up. Winner of this takes third place here at the City of Palms tournament, and wrapping up our coverage of this weekend's tournament will be the championship game scheduled for a 7:30 start. Ramos kicks it out. That game will be with Los Fresnos and Nicky Rowe, the host team. Nicky Rowe will be wearing green. Ramos lines up a three from the corner. It gets it to go. He'll pick up pressure full court. Lead the top of the press. Nicky Rowe will technically be the home team next game, but they'll be wearing their away uniforms. Gonzalez dribbles through a double team, drives, blocked by Wedgener, and there'll be a blocking foul. So there's not much I can do there except stand there. Good awareness from Gonzalez to step through it, not draw the charge. So he'll get a 1-and-1, or 2 shots actually. Gonzalez drains the first one. Pioneer out now as a team 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Gonzalez with 13, make that 14. Another timeout called by Pioneer. Luke Padilla leads the way with 15. Gonzalez trails in with 14. Timeout called by Sharyland.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here after the Pioneer timeout called, a quick one rather, after the made free throws. A 9-point lead for Pioneer. Maybe that's why they called the timeout. Mackay inbounded on their own baseline as we get back to action. Into the corner, now back out. Wedgener, reverse. Ramos, a good look. Doesn't get any part of the rim. Rebounded by Luke Padilla. Leads the team when scoring with 15. A game high 15. Miguel Gonzalez as well with 14. And for the Bulldogs, Terrell Blackwood with 14. Pacing Mackay. Briseño. High pass to Gonzalez. Lindo at the top. Crossover. Gonzalez, another crossover. Drives inside. Can't finish. LeVar Lindo takes in the rebound. After it looked like it was corralled in by Magnum. Shows the muscle and strength of Lindo. Padilla creates some space. Takes a screen. Still at the top. Gonzalez with it now. Drives. Goes up with it and nothing doing. No foul called for Gonzalez. Ryan Ramos leads the break up. Tipped out of bounds by Luke Padilla. Ruiz was calling for it. Looked like he might have had a shot. 3:29 to go. They get it to Wedgener. One dribble and done up to Ruiz. And don't forget to share the link or let your friends know. Championship game coming up after this. Ruiz loses it on the jump stop, trying to avoid contact. Luke Padilla leading the break. Inside and out. Miguel Gonzalez behind the back pass. Luke Padilla lines up a three, and see you later. Luke Padilla. Pretty pass to Luke Padilla. Leads the team in scoring now with 18. Wedgener with it now. Up ahead pass. Double team. Pump fake. Wedgener has a look. Dribbles it as Lindo got up in the air. Dribbled again. Ramos back to Wedgener. Has a look there. Wedgener no good on the three. That one hit the top off the foot of Luke Padilla, and it'll stay here. Mackay will bring in a couple subs. Those two being Jacob Ortiz as well as Grayson Callender. No, inbound to underneath. That one blocked and stolen away by Luke Padilla. Up ahead pass. Seth Rodriguez has a layup and got it to go. Ooh, man. LeVar Lindo was ready to follow up that shot. 14-point lead. Up ahead and stolen, actually kept it alive. Magnum finishes. Padilla to Lindo. And fouled by Wedgener. Miguel Gonzalez, second leading scorer on the Diamondbacks team with 14, 2 of 2 on the line. Luke Padilla also a great game from him, 18. No, inbound to Gonzalez. Wedgener chasing after him. Gonzalez out to Padilla. Another clean look for him. Off the backboard, no good. Offensive rebound taken in by Gonzalez. Back out to Padilla and backed out to Briseño, and they'll reset. Under 2 minutes to go. Foul called on Callender. Coming in now, Miguel Ramos. LeVar Lindo checks out of the game. To the corner, Luke Padilla. Try to post up Ramos and nothing doing. Luke Padilla. One hands a pass to Briseño. Short jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound taken in by the Bulldogs. They'll bring it up. To the corner. Dribbling around. Grayson Callender. Close one up. No good. Rebound taken in by Padilla. Brought across. Back to Padilla. Has a look. Back to Rodriguez in the corner. Miguel Gonzalez, three on the way. Short. Offensive board by Padilla. Out to the top to Briseño. To Padilla on the wing. Looking into the corner. Miguel Ramos. Inside. Ends up in the hands of Briseño on a pass intended for Seth Rodriguez. Out to the top to Padilla. To the wing with Rodriguez. Off his foot and... say it stays here with Pioneer. It looked like it was off his foot. Mackay bench acting hysterically to that one. Kickball called. And the ball goes back to Mackay. Under a minute to go in the third place game. Double team. Wedgener drives aside, goes up, stripped away by Padilla, stays here. Callender was double teamed and then gave it up. Mackay will inbound it underneath. Again, stays here off the kick. Drive inside, good dish. Deflected and kept alive by the Bulldogs at the top. Three-point attempt, 30 seconds to go. Falls! The bench goes wild as Jacob Ortiz gets the basket. first basket of the game. Lead is now down to 9. Ramos guarding Padilla. And they'll just dribble it out. And that'll do it, folks. Matt Kai drops this one, and Pioneer will win this one 60-51. Our player of the game is LeVar Lindo, as even though we can give it technically to Luke Padilla with 18, LeVar Lindo finishes with 9 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, provided a spark, and was the difference maker. The 9 points you see on the scoreboard, the difference maker as Pioneer pulls off and wins the third place game here at the City of Palms tournament. LeVar Lindo, our Hacienda, he has it player of the game. Coming up, the championship game between Los Fresnos and Nicky Rowe. That'll be a good one. We'll get set for that one and ask you to tune in later. Don't forget to share the link, follow us on our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, and as well as our social medias. We'll take a quick break and bring you back to championship coming up in just a little bit here on